It's, nerve-wracking. It's your first day on set. You're doing your characters. It's there to tell a key part of the story in their relationship. And I was nervous the night before, and I remember talking to Jeremy. And so I thought, I don't know what's going to happen. And he said, it's just all in the air.
You told me what you want me to do. I'll be whoever you want me to be.
I'm leaving with somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
You see them at sporting events together for their kids. They're picking up, dropping off. At this point, they're not divorced yet, but Ben, he's spiraling. He's dating a Playboy model. He's drinking heavily. Friends and family are concerned. So Jen stages an intervention. She drives him to rehab. Thankfully, Ben gets the help he needs. He's sober and he has a new vice, Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
This is where I go to commune with Blake Lively. See how she's doing.
Numbness.
Looking good.
Welcome to my bathroom. I share this with a lot of guys.
Hollywood is buzzing with drama, and this story is making waves. Rumor has it that Jennifer Garner has finally had enough of Blake Lively's sweet and innocent image, and she's speaking out. According to Jen, Blake has a history of wrecking relationships, and she's not the only one saying it. Scarlett Johansson and even Kate Middleton have reportedly had their own issues with Blake. It seems like Hollywood's patience has run out, and the truth is coming to light. Let's break it all down, deep into this messy situation.
I just think that there's no more miserable experience.
What, testing?
Yeah, and
Had you tested to be in the movie?
No.
You did a year's worth of alias. I imagine that's one long test for that.
No, but it's for your comfort, really. And I don't know if I've ever thanked you for not making me
go through life, women won't talk to you, and then you're in a movie and all of a sudden you're the hunk guy. Like, why? Where wasn't the hunk before?
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't...
You think you're being strong for him. And the problem with acting like you have it all together is he believes it. Speaking instant, I'll leave you don't. It's okay if you don't.
My husband had a jacket just like that.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Let's take it back to where it all started, 2010. That's when Jennifer Garner's issues with Blake Lively really began. At the time, Jennifer was married to Ben Affleck, and they were raising their 3 kids while preparing to celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary. On the outside, their marriage seemed solid, but behind the scenes, things were far from perfect. The trouble started when Ben cast 23-year-old Blake Lively as his love interest in the town. Not only was he starring in the film, but he was also directing it, giving him full control over the script. And here's where it gets suspicious. Ben made sure to include several intense make-out scenes with Blake. Jennifer couldn't shake the uneasy feeling about it. And honestly, who could blame her? Ben was 38 at the time, 15 years older than Blake, and their on-screen chemistry seemed to spill over into real life. During the film's press tour, reporters couldn't ignore the flirty energy between Ben and Blake. Then, right around that time, Blake suddenly ended her long-term relationship with Penn Badgley. Coincidence? Maybe, but it definitely raised some eyebrows. And here's where it gets even messier. Ben already had a history of cheating rumors. Back in 2003, while he was engaged to Jennifer Lopez, he met Jennifer Garner on the set of Daredevil. Not long after, both Ben and Jen were mysteriously single, and then dating each other. As the saying goes, how you get them is how you lose them.
I just think that there's no more miserable experience.
What, testing?
Yeah, and
Had you tested to be in the movie?
No.
You did a year's worth of alias. I imagine that's one long test for that.
No, but it's for your comfort, really. And I don't know if I've ever thanked you for not making me test.
Why?
You don't want her to kick your ass, man.
Why? I didn't know
She can kick your ass.
I know, that's
But she's
what I'm
protected.
It's very protective of him.
She can kick your
Nobody's
fucking
more
ass.
protective of him than me.
According to sources close to Jennifer Garner, she was furious about what was happening between Ben Affleck and Blake Lively. Still, she tried to hold things together for the sake of their family. But as the rumors kept piling up, it became harder and harder to ignore. And that, my friends, was just the beginning of this Hollywood drama. Things escalated in 2014 when Ben was offered a role in a film alongside Ryan Reynolds. On paper, it seemed like a great career move, but Jennifer wasn't having it. Word is, she flat out told Ben he couldn't take the role because she knew it would mean crossing paths with Blake again, and she wasn't about to let that happen. According to insiders, Jennifer had a solid reason for putting her foot down. She believed Blake had crossed a line with Ben before, and she wasn't about to risk history repeating itself. And honestly, who could blame her? While Blake eventually moved on, first dating Leonardo DiCaprio and later marrying Ryan Reynolds, the damage was done. Ben and Jen's marriage had taken too many hits. The trust was shattered, and Ben spiraled into even more reckless behavior, including an affair with their kid's nanny. By 2018, their marriage was officially over. Even now, years later, Jennifer keeps her distance from Blake. When she worked with Ryan Reynolds on the Adam Project and later reprised her role as Elektra in Deadpool and Wolverine, fans noticed one thing. Jennifer never appeared in interviews or shared the stage with Blake. That grudge? Still very real. Here's the thing. Jennifer Garner isn't the only Hollywood star who's had enough of Blake Lively's antics. If you thought the Ben Affleck drama was bad, just wait until you hear what happened with Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett and Ryan Reynolds were once seen as Hollywood's golden couple. They tied the knot in 2008 after just 6 months of dating, but things quickly fell apart. And guess who was right in the middle of it? Yep, Blake Lively. It all started in 2010, when Blake and Ryan worked together on Green Lantern. Just like with Ben Affleck, the rumors started flying almost immediately. Even crew members reportedly noticed the sparks between them, with some claiming they would sneak off together and even spend nights away from set. Scarlett never publicly addressed the situation, but her actions spoke louder than words. Instead of supporting Ryan at the Green Lantern premiere, she skipped the event entirely, leaving Ryan and Blake to walk the red carpet together. And just 1 month later, Ryan and Scarlett announced their divorce. While Scarlett has always kept things professional, insiders say she's been keeping her distance from Blake ever since. She's even avoided events where Blake was expected to be. And let's just say, the tension has been real. But here's the wild part. This isn't just a one-time thing with Blake. There's a pattern. Twice now, she's gotten involved with taking co-stars. First Ben, then Ryan. Yet both times, she walked away with her America's sweetheart image intact while the women were left to deal with the fallout. And if you think Blake's drama stops at Hollywood breakups, think again. She's even managed to stir up trouble with the royal family. During one of Kate Middleton's toughest moments, Blake made a shady move. After Kate faced backlash for posting an obviously edited family photo, Blake jumped on the controversy to promote her Betty Buzz beverages. She posted a clearly altered picture of herself with a caption joking about how it was totally unedited, turning Kate's PR nightmare into a marketing stunt. Here's the kicker. At the time, Kate was recovering from surgery and facing intense public pressure. Yet Blake still saw it as the perfect moment to take a jab, all to sell some sparkling water. While Kate stayed silent, sources say the palace was not impressed with Blake's behavior. At this point, the pattern is pretty clear. This isn't just about relationship drama. Blake seems willing to shade or mock others just to keep her name in the spotlight. And it's not just scorned wives or royals giving her the cold shoulder. Even her co-stars have had issues with her. Take Leighton Meester, for example. On screen, their Gossip Girl characters were best friends, but behind the scenes, a totally different story. Rumors of tension between Blake and Leighton swirled for years, with reports that they barely spoke when the cameras weren't rolling. So there you have it, the real reason Jennifer Garner and half of Hollywood can't stand Blake Lively. From messy affairs and co-star drama to taking shots at royalty, she's left a trail of bad blood wherever she goes. But what do you think? Is Blake really the homewrecker people claim she is? Or is this just another case of Hollywood drama getting blown out of proportion? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood tea. Stay tuned.